Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bells 1986 SW. And today is Sunday Snuggles. So, how has my week been? My week has been really good. I've loved it. I've had a really good week on plan. I have mentioned in my weighing update that I was using terms like a sprinkle of this, a bite of that, a nick of chum chips. That's all stopped since Thursday and I've been on it. Yes, so I feel really good. Can you believe that it's the last weekend in October? I mean, how quickly has October gone? I mean, it's gone by so quick. I don't know whether that's because I've been doing Vlogtober, but I was like, I went to my husband this morning before he left to work. I was like, can you believe it's the last weekend in October? He's like, never. I'm like, yeah. Like, God, that is going so quick. So clocks went back as well. Did it make any difference? No. Was the children up at the crack of dawn? Yes, but that's just parent life, isn't it? So yeah, I've got something in my eye and it's really annoying me. The hubster now is working every single day until November. So that's really good for the business. It, you know, means must kind of thing. We've got Christmas coming up, we've got Disney coming up, we've got my little boy's 10th birthday coming up, so there's a lot of things which is coming. So yes, so that brings me on to, I've got the house to myself. The hubster is at work and the in-laws came to get the children. They've took them to Whitby for the day because it's like the goth weekend, so they can go and see all the people dressed up. So they've gone to the seaside. They have been wrapped up warm because it looks so, this is moving, so cold out there. So they went this morning. I was invited to go, but I'll be very honest, I thought I'd be a little bit selfish and just enjoy being at home with no one in the house. Because I've had a full week of the children and I love my children to bits, but it's been a full-on week doing things. We've been to the wildlife park, we've been to play centres, we've been doing crafting. It's been a super busy weekend, super week, and I thought a few hours, just me, would be really nice, and I'm going to enjoy it. This eye is doing my head in, so I'm going to enjoy doing it. I think what I'm going to do is a few little jobs. I've got some pots to wash, breakfast pots to wash, and then I think I'm going to go under the stairs. We've got an understairs cupboard, and bring the Christmas decorations out. Don't worry, guys. It's not going up. Bring the Christmas decorations out and sort them thoroughly out, because I went under the stairs to put something in, to put like some bits I've bought, and I was like, oh, there's so much stuff. So I think I'm going to have a really good sort out while there's no one here. And because I don't know about you, but when I put the Christmas tree down, I hate putting it down. Like, I hate putting everything back away. And I just like, I take the tree down, I put all my baubles away, and then when you come and pick it up, when you go and put it up the next year, you think, oh, I wish I'd just like done it better. So I'm gonna like make it organised and things like that now while I've got the time. So yeah, what have I coming up this week is Halloween this week. Grace is really happy. She's going to be Sally for Nightmare Before Christmas. We did a trial run of her like makeup. So I think she looks awesome. I think she looks really cool. She really wanted Max to be Jack. Max and Grace have always been together in their theming. So like we had zombie cheerleader and a zombie American footballer. They've always matched, and it'd be the first year where they have not matched. But we couldn't get Max a Jack costume, and I wasn't going to be prepared to pay over 40 quid to get one. I just wasn't doing it. Yes, I could have made my one myself. It's a stripy. Like, you know, I could have, if I wanted to, made the effort, but fail on my part, I haven't. But then Max did say he really wanted to be a Frankenstein. Is it Frankenstein? Yeah, Frankenstein, the green one with the bolts. Yeah, Frankenstein. He really wanted to be that. And Grace had a choice to be Sally, and Max has now got a choice to be Frankenstein. And Grace is calling Max her little monster. She's made this little Frankenstein. So they're both really happy. So that's what they're wearing for Halloween. And Grace will be taking the Sally costume to Disneyland when she goes and meets Jack, because Jack is her favourite character. So she's really happy that she's going to be a Sally. So obviously she won't wear all the makeup or anything when she goes to Disney, but she'll wear the wig just when we go and see us, just for the photos and things like that, and make some really nice memories. So that's Halloween. My mum's coming down this week. She's coming down tonight. If you don't know, she has a farm. She works on a farm. She works on a farm. She has a farm. She's a pig farmer. So she's took a week off, and she's coming down for a full week. Oh, I can't wait to see my mum. So I don't see her as often as I would like. I see her every other weekend, but I'd like to see her more. So a full weekend with my mum while the kids are off. Can't wait. I'll be very honest. I cannot wait for my mum's cooking, my stews, my cottage pies. Oh, childhood just there. Cannot wait. So I've bought all that kind of food in, which I wouldn't normally buy, because I wouldn't make a cottage pie. I just wouldn't. And I wouldn't make a stew. Even though I love that kind of food, it's not as good as my mum's. It's like she's got that magic touch. So I can't wait for things like that. Yes. Then I want to talk now about Disney. I have made a decision, and I'm going to stand by it, that my channel is going to have a little bit of sprinkle of Disney magic on it. It will never replace my Slimming World content on my weight loss journey or anything like that. When I first started my channel was always going to be a weight loss journey to document my weight loss. Did I think nearly a year ago when I first started that I would nearly have 2,000 subscribers? No, not in a million years. So Slimming World and my weight loss journey is a big part of me, and it's made me the person I am today. I am a lot more confident, a lot more chatty, a lot more open, and Disney is part of me. Like, it's huge. I can't tell you how much Disney means to me. I have Disney magic all over my house, and I want to share my passion and my love for Disney on my channel. Like, yeah, that's part of me. Like my books is, I'm really into arts and crafts with the children. I want to show that kind of side to me. So what I want to say is there will still be Slimming World content. So Thursday will be my weigh-in, Friday will be my Friday finds, then there'll be what I eat in a day, and then any tag videos which I get tagged in, they'll be up. And then just see my Disney magic is like bonus videos, and if it's something which doesn't suit you or you're not interested in Disney, then cool, just don't watch it. It's just see it as a bonus video. If you'd like to watch it, it's there for you. But I am going to do a bit more Disney books, arts and crafts, things like that on my channel. So that's what I'm going to be coming up in my channel, because obviously I've got a lot of planning to do now for my trip to Disney, and I start now for Disney. So like what I pack for Disney, some tips and tricks, who to book with, what to do. I do Disney slightly different to other people, because obviously I've got disabilities. I have allergies in my party who I go with, meaning my daughter kind of thing. So if I can help someone who has got a person in their party who is disabled or has allergies and make their Disney experience fantastic, then brilliant. That's what I'm wanting to do. So there is going to be sprinkles of Disney on my channel. Talking about Disney now, this week I have just booked my dinner reservations. We've totally decided on what to do. I'm really, really happy with the decisions we've gone by. So we've gone Cape Cod, because we're staying in a New York hotel. We've gone Cape Cod, which is a buffet meal. So we've gone there. Then what else we got? Then we've got the princess meal, which Grace wanted to do, because we always say we always have one meal what we always want to go, what we want to do. So Grace this year has chose princesses, so we've booked princesses so we can have a meal with the princesses. Max wants to go and see the Buffalo Bill show, so we're booked to go and see Buffalo Bill show. Chris wanted to go to Ratatouille because he loves the food and the theming of that restaurant. I think it's called Chez Remy restaurant, we call it Ratatouille restaurant, and I really wanted to go to the Waltz restaurant because it's the only restaurant I have not done and I've always wanted to do it. So we've booked that for Christmas Eve at 1 o'clock for our Christmas Eve meal to go to a Waltz. It's a restaurant which is on Main Street USA, and it's just magical. And we've got it for 1 o'clock because it starts to snow on the hour, so it'd just be magical if we can get a window seat and watch all the snow. We won't be there for the parade because the parade will start about 2:30, so we'll miss the parade going down Main Street, but we'll get the snow, so it'll be magical. And yeah, I can't wait for that. And then Christmas Day, we're hoping to get Inventions, which is where we went last year, and we've always been to Inventions, but it's fully booked, unfortunately. So we can't get a reservation through dining reservations. But what we're going to do is the first day we arrive at Disney, go to actually Inventions and see if they've got any cancellations or slots where they can put us in. If we can't, we can't. That's cool. We've got a plan B which is already booked, which will be Ratatouille restaurant. But it won't spoil our magic. It's just something completely different. We've got Inventions booked for Boxing Day anyway. So but yeah, so we've got that all booked. I've sorted through my Disney clothes. I have a section in my wardrobe which is my Disney wardrobe. Yes, I am like that. So I went through it all yesterday, and I found my first jumper what I wore when I went to Disneyland when I was 18, and like for that to fit me and for it to be a little big is like dreams do come true. And then I found some dungarees which I bought this year. They came out this year, and you know what Disney's like, Primark's like with Disney stuff. It goes in, then loads of people buy it, and then they go and sell it on eBay for like ridiculous prices, and then people can't get a chance to buy it. So I really wanted these dungarees, really wanted them. So I made a conscious effort to go to a certain Primark in Meadowhall to get these dungarees, and I was to and fro. I was just going into a 14. It was in February time, I think. No, February, March. I was in a 14. I was in a 14 going into a 12. So I was like, I'm going to get the 12s, and got them home and thought I'll just go try them on. And they were like, I couldn't get them over my calf. So I'm like, the sizing in Primark. And then when I had a look, they were actually a size 10. And you know. And I thought I could go back and I could exchange them, but I know that they wouldn't have had them in because things like that just go straight away. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to save them, and you never know, they may fit me. So I tried them on yesterday and they fitted like a glove, and that was just a huge non-scale victory, and it meant the world to me. Like, I can't tell you how much that meant to me for these, because I can remember how disappointed I felt when I tried them on and thinking that I'd never get into them, because I really wanted them for my trip to Disney, because I wear Disney tights. If you've never tried Primark, not Disney tights, I call them Disney tights because that's what I wear them for. The Primark tights, but they're really thick. They look like a black tights, but inside it has like a lining, like I won't call it a fur lining, but like thick. You know when you put a pair of, you know when you Hugs kind of boots, it's got that kind of lining in your tights, and they are really nice. So I wear those because I'm wearing them with my dungarees. And at the moment it's a short black top, but I think I'm going to go to Primark for their basic long sleeve t-shirts and get a long sleeve one. And if I can get a red one, it'll look better, being red on top and the black on the bottom. Because I do Disney bounding as well. So I was really happy about that, my non-scale victory. That just means just so much. Like, yeah, just made my day that. So then that brings me on to November. What have I got in November? We have a bonfire night, which I can't wait for. We're going to Keepmoat Stadium to watch their fireworks. It's a really cheap night for us because obviously Max is part of the Doncaster Academy kind of thing, so we get, because of he's part of that, we get really cheap tickets to go watch that. So it's going to be a really, sorry about the light change, it's gone dark all of a sudden. Now it's gone light all of a sudden. So it's a really inexpensive fireworks display for us. So we're going there to watch bonfire night. Then it's Max's 10th birthday, which is his actual birthday is the 18th of December, 1 week exactly before Christmas. And we as a family are all about memories. We've tried to instill in the children that it's not about the presents under the tree or at birthdays or anything like that. It's about the presence of the people and making the memories with those people. Because when you get to like older, like my age, say like 30, 32, the presents what you get under the tree or at birthdays, you don't really remember them. Like, I can remember one Christmas asking Santa for a Barbie perfume set. That's all I'd been asking for, is this Barbie perfume set. And I was lucky enough and fortunate enough that Santa thought I was a good girl and he got me a perfume set. But what I remember more from that perfume set was my dad sat in his grey dressing gown for hours with the tiniest stickers, sticking them on the perfume bottles and putting them in the little shelves. It took him hours. Like, that's what I remember more. It's the memory attached to that than the actual gift itself. So because of that, and because that in mind, we always like to do something for a memory. So last birthday, he went and fed the giraffes. That's his favourite animal, and he still talks about that today. That was an amazing experience. So he is a massive football fan, football fanatic, and because obviously we had the World Cup this year, and he's really into like England, and you know, he really wanted to go to Wembley Stadium, especially as Chris was working at Wembley and he was lucky enough to go. I did a tour around Wembley Stadium. Max was a bit like, it's like, oh, I really want to go and see an England game. So we had a look into it, and there is a game in November where England, the first team England play Croatia. So we've got tickets to go see that, and we're going to have 2 nights down in London. So we've travelled off Friday night, stay over Friday night till Saturday. Saturday we're going to get up and go and see the sights of London. So like the Queen's House, as the kids call it, Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, I know that's under construction. Places like that we are going to see. They really want to go to the National History Museum, so we're going to go and have a good day in there as well. That's Saturday. Saturday will be sightseeing, and then Sunday it's Wembley. Going to watch Wembley, watch England play at Wembley, and then we travel back on Sunday night, and that will be his birthday, his big birthday treat from me and Chris. And then he'll get a few little gifts on his birthday, but it's not. It's about the memory kind of thing, which he'll obviously, it'll live with him forever. Like his first time at Wembley Stadium. And he did it for his 10th birthday. That's what I want him to get out of it. So we've got that, and that's it in November. And then beginning of December, my Slimming World group have like a Slimming World ball, because my consultant has 4 groups, I think, on a Thursday and 4 groups on a Tuesday. So we all get together and we do a big Slimming World ball. I've never been able to go to it because it's always been later on in December and we've always been away. But it's beginning of December, so it's the 1st of December, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I have 2 dresses in mind which are in my wardrobe, but it's one of those things where you go, oh, I know what I'm going to wear, but then it gets closer to the time you try it on and you're like, I don't think so. So I'm going to try them on earlier to make sure that I'm imagining what it's going to look like on me. If not, I'll have to see if I can find something else. But I don't want to buy a dress for occasion where I'm only going to wear it once kind of thing. So hopefully these two dresses are what I want them to look like. Talking about Sin Book Club, I've read the book The Lies. So this time next week we'll be reviewing that on the Sin Book Club on Instagram. And then in November it's non-fiction November. So there is The Tattooist, but because it's a book which can it's thought-provoking, and some people have said that they don't really want to read it, which is cool. And the other book is When Air Becomes Beneath Us, or something like that. It was the other pick. So you can either read one or two of those this month. I'm going to review both of them because I've already read The Tattooist, so I'm going to read the other book. So that's the Sin Book Club. Snacks I've been loving. The one thing I've been really loving this week has been apples, pears and Sharon fruit. I've been absolutely loving those. Yeah, I've been loving pears, especially apple chopped up, sprinkled with apple cinnamon on top of my Weetabix. Is amazing. And that's another thing I've been loving is Weetabix. Like, I don't know whether it's because it's just like, I know the seasons have changed, but like it's really got cold now. Like you're wearing a t-shirt underneath a jumper kind of thing. It's one of those kind of weathers. It may look really nice out there, but it's absolutely freezing. So I've been really loving Weetabix with apple chopped up and a sprinkle of cinnamon on it. It's just been divine. I've been loving that. I always like to talk about my non-scale victories. So this month my non-scale victories have been getting into my size 10 dungarees. That has been my main non-scale victory this month. I feel really proud that I've got into that. So yeah. And also as well, I was going to say something then I've just lost my thread. Also, due to weight loss, this month I have lost 2 pounds. Sometimes I like to look at my monthly weight to see how it is. 2 pound is a good weight loss for me. There was 4 weeks in October. That is half pound a week. It's a loss every week if you think about it that way. I've had a good loss. I had a 2.5 pound loss. But then I put on a pound the week before, and then I've lost half a pound. So altogether it is 2 pounds weight loss this month, which is brilliant. I'll take that. November, I'm hoping and aiming for my 5 stone award. When I get it, I get it. I need to lose 1.5 pounds to get it. I can't say I'm aiming for it this week or anything like that. I'm not putting pressure on myself, but I'd like to get it in November. But what will be will be. I'm trusting the plan. I'm loving the plan. So that's all that matters to me. And that's it really. That has been a wrap up of my month, a wrap up of my week. There will be Vlogmas coming up in December. Just to touch on that, I will be doing Vlogmas and I cannot wait for that. I am looking forward to going back to in November, going back to my weigh-ins, my Friday finds, and then a few what I eat in a day. I've loved Vlogtober, but I need to get prepared now for Vlogmas because that is like, I cannot wait for that. So putting my tree up, there'll be stocking filler ideas, there'll be advent calendar ideas, Elf on the Shelf, Christmas, Disney tips and tricks, what I pack for Disney, my mug collection. There's loads coming up in December and I cannot wait for you. I hope you enjoy that kind of content. I'll enjoy making it, so it's cool for me. So yeah, that has been my month and my week wrap up. Hope you've enjoyed Sunday Snuggles. So me and Cyril are going to go downstairs and start sorting through my Christmas decorations and sorting all that out and sorting under the stairs out. Oh, the joys. And I'm going to enjoy having my music on and getting busy with some jobs. So have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful November. Take care. Food optimise. Sending positive thoughts. Rachel, bye.